Hello friends, this is Holmes, a first-time farmer over 50. Welcome to the homestead. I just want to show you or share with you this video. You see that blue mark here on this big old red oak. And a few weeks ago I guess now, had a guy from a lumber company stop by and ask if he could take a look around the property and see if there might be some timber on here that you might be looking to cut and use up. So open to the possibility. I know, I've got to clear this out, and there's a lot of work ahead for me. So I figure it doesn't hurt to get another opinion and see what somebody else thinks about it. So he was here for a few hours, walked the entire property, and then came back and gave me a quote as far as what they're willing to pay for the lumber on here. And so he marked all of the trees in blue. So I wanted to get a good idea of exactly what that meant. So the next day I spent a few hours out here myself, just walking along and looking at all the trees that he had marked that he was looking to cut down. Now the property over that way, where the northeast pasture is, the 1.6 acre pasture, that whole area there south is a lot of cedar trees. So he didn't even, I don't even think he went over there. I didn't see any trees marked in that area. So that pretty much just left the remaining 20 acres over here. Other than the house, the area around the house, of course, that's about an acre. So we were actually looking at about 19 acres and of these big old oak trees all around. And I just went through and started counting, and I'm not going to sit here and say that I saw every one that was marked, but I came up with about 250 trees that he was wanting to take down. And these are our biggest red oak and basically white oak. Some maples, but white oak and red oak were the prime targets. And so 250 trees on less than 20 acres. And that just seemed to me like getting pretty close to not quite a clear cut, but man, as far as all of our good trees are concerned, our big old nice trees, it's just going to pretty much wipe everything out. So I was definitely not in favor of doing that. So we talked it over and decided that that was not in the best interest of Homestead Ridge. So we told him thank you for coming out, taking a look, giving us a quote, but we're just going to go ahead and do this on our own. Because the whole idea of this is to make the land better. They were going to have to come through here with major machinery and make roads and staging areas and all kinds of stuff. To me, that just was not what I wanted to see. I've worked too hard the last couple of years trying to do this the right way without having to worry about having to clean up and fix somebody else's mess. So we just decided we're just going to leave well enough alone and keep forging ahead as we are. I'm very happy with that decision, and a lot of work ahead, but that's okay. Don't mind that a bit. That's why I love all this, doing all this stuff. Works good for you. So just want to give you an idea of what's happening here on the ridge. We certainly appreciate it. Please hit like and subscribe. Hit that bell, like my friend Trent always says. And we look forward to seeing you again in the future. But if not, we're going to see you in the pasture.